What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy AJ Breezy. Today, I want to talk about a few things. One thing that's been on my mind a lot lately is the idea that as a man, that you should just be more stoic, that you should just go with the flow, take things as they come. Don't get too aggressive. Don't get too loud. Just let people treat you any kind of way. That is not the way you should be living your life. Today, I got like 5 main points I want to talk about. And the main thing is, as a man, you got to stand up for yourself. Ain't nobody will come to your rescue and stand up for you. You might have a girlfriend that'll pull up for you and be like, he said no pickles or whatever. But she shouldn't have to be the one to speak up for you. You are a grown man. It is your duty to stand up for yourself. Do not tolerate disrespect from anybody, whether it be a woman. I know so many times as men, we pedestalize women. We care so much about what women think, especially about us. That should not be your biggest thing. What they say, what they think should not be your biggest priority. Right? And if they're saying something that's belittling you or disrespecting you, you need to stand up for yourself and be a man, right? So let's get into the first thing. Number one, I have it written here to the left. So you see me veering off and looking at my laptop. It says, so my question to you is this: are you not tired of people just walking all over you and disrespecting you verbally? I was at work recently and I was talking to somebody and they were just like being kind of dismissive to me and just the way I was like talking to them, and they're trying to like low-key like little bro me. And I'm like, okay, I don't know who you think you are, right? And in that moment I could have checked them or whatever, but it was like in passing. I let it go, I let it slide, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna peep that, right? I'm gonna take a mental note of that. And I'm not just gonna let that go on because I respect myself, I value myself. I'm not just gonna let people come up to me, say whatever they want, think they can act however they want, treat me however, and just be okay, right? And at some point in your life, you gotta get to a point where you're just like, I'm tired of it. I'm not putting up with this disrespect. I know my worth. Because if you let people disrespect you, what is that saying about you? Do you not value yourself? Are you not important? You mean something. As a man, you are important. Do not let people disrespect you verbally, even if it's small. Like, you need to take mental notes of this when people are trying to belittle you, especially in front of other people in groups and crowds. If they're trying to like poke fun at you, make you the end of the joke, the butt of the joke, definitely notate that. Whether you're going to fight back verbally, you should, or just put distance between you and that person, because you deserve some respect. You deserve respect. It's not that you got to earn it. Respect should be innate because you're a normal human, right? So getting to topic number 2, after, talking about letting people walk all over you and getting disrespectful verbally to you. Number 2 is don't let people just give you anything, right? I know sometimes we just like want to keep the peace. You just want to keep things chill on a light mood, right? Say you go to a restaurant and things aren't the way you want them to be. I'll give y'all a personal story, right? I went to Chipotle recently and I told them, look, I don't want beans. I just want rice and I want chicken, right? They say, okay, they usually ask you, okay, what do you get in today? Bowl, burrito, whatever. And then they're like, okay, well, do you want rice and beans? I'm like, no beans, rice. The first thing they do is scoop beans and put it in my bowl, right? I literally told them I didn't ask for beans. They just looked at me like, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't ask for beans. I'm not eating that. Start the bowl over, right? So then they take the bowl, after I already put the chicken in it, they throw it in the trash. I'm like, yeah, like, I didn't ask for that. So I'm gonna need you to make the bowl the way I want it to be. And a lot of people are like, okay, well, cool. Like, I guess I can eat the beans. It's not a big deal. It is a big deal. You wanted something and they weren't listening to you clearly enough to understand what you wanted. So don't just accept the bare minimum or accept things just because you can. Like, nah, say something. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need a girl to be here to be like, hey, he said no beans. Do it for yourself. Be a man. You know what I mean? You feel me? Anyways, so number 3, don't let people just get in your space and get all close to you and bump into you and not say sorry. People will do that crap all the time, especially like if you're around a lot of people in small shared spaces. Don't let people get all up next to you and bump you and they don't say excuse me, they don't say sorry. You better tell them, hey, like, what's up with you? I felt that. Hey, you bumped into me. Speak up for yourself. Stop letting people get into your space, because that's how disrespect starts. They try to do small things until they can take and get more from you, right? So they might start with like a little verbal assault, right? And they might start by like just bumping you real quick, seeing how you react. If you're more of a passive person, there are people that are predatory and they're looking to, exploit you, get a lot out of you, and just take advantage of you. You gotta stand up for yourself after the smallest sign of something that makes you uncomfortable. I know it might be hard to do, but you gotta speak up for yourself. And you gotta make these people aware, like, hey, you hit me. I know you hit me. I need you to say sorry for that. Oh, you don't want to say sorry? I bet. And then you go to the next step, whether it's going to be if you want to threaten violence, whatever. That's your prerogative as a man. But you cannot let people just walk all over you. You can't let people just say whatever and do whatever to you. Because if you do, they're just going to keep taking more. And that's what a lot of these scammers do, right? They start off saying, hey, like, I got this person as a hostage, right? You got to give me this, and then you get that, and then it goes deeper and deeper and deeper until they're taking all your money, taking all your assets. That's the same way these people that are disrespectful will do. They will start with something small, and it will escalate to something way higher. So stand up for yourself. Do not just let people do that to you. Number 4, do not let people just body shame you, right? As a man, I know so many times we try not to be insecure. There are a lot of insecurities you can have as a man. Physically, above the belt, below the belt, whatever it may be, you may have some things in your life you may be insecure about. If someone is coming to you trying to attack you for your body, things you maybe cannot control, right? I mean, the weight part, you can kind of control that. But for the most part, most of us, we're grown. Whatever we got is what we got. It ain't gonna get any bigger from there. You know what I'm saying? And you cannot change that. I remember I was sitting in a barbershop, right? And this is when my hair started thinning. And like my hairline was like running away. And I used to still like get my hair lined up and stuff like that. And I had like a low little, hairline. And I would go get a 0.5 up top and a fade. So 0 on the sides, right? One time, he basically started more like on the sides or whatever, and like another barber was in the room. He's like, "Dang, bro, you trying to get a reverse fade?" Basically saying like I had hair here and nothing up top because the hair on the sides was thicker. And I was sitting in the chair, and this is when I was a little bit weaker. I didn't really know how to stand up for myself as much. And I was just like, dang, this dude really trying to like clown me in front of all these people in the barbershop. And y'all know black people in the barbershop talk, all that kind of stuff. I didn't stand up for myself. But now I thought about it. I'm looking at this dude. I'm like, bro, you fat, you old, you work in a barbershop, barely got any clients. I literally should have went on the attack mode then, but I didn't because I was scared to. Also, I was in the middle of getting my haircut. I didn't want to really get up and tussle because I'm at a disadvantage. He's already standing up, I'm sitting down. But still, like, you should not just let people talk about you that way. You know what I'm saying? If you bald, that's okay. People might try to make fun of you for being bald. People try to do that to me all the time. But I'm going to get back at them. I might be bald, but your mom like it. Oh, but your cousin, your sister like it. Like, what's up? Like, I still got a beard. My beard better than yours. You know what I'm saying? And if there are women out there trying to body shame you for things you can't control, you have the full right to defend yourself and attack them back for things that they might be insecure about too. And I'm not saying you should walk around looking for people's insecurities, but you need to have some fire and some like arrows in your quiver to shoot back. Don't let people just shoot on you and cap on you and just take it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna wear down to you. I don't know any person that could just keep getting punched and not feel some kind of way and not feel tired eventually. Eventually, you're gonna wear it down. It's gonna affect you mentally. Even if these people say they're joking or whatever, just messing with you, don't accept that mess. You know what I'm saying? You are so much more than what these people are saying to you. And if you see my shorts, I'm big about thinking positive. I talk a lot about just being more positive and trying to think more highly of yourself. You got to think more highly of yourself. You also got to forgive yourself for your shortcomings. If you're someone that you really don't have a lot of self-respect for yourself and you were never taught to love yourself, you got to be patient with yourself and give yourself time to actually, grow into the person you want to be, into a more loving person of yourself, into a person that stands up for yourself, into a person that protects your image, protects your heart, protects your mind, protects the way you feel. You got to protect yourself because no one's going to do it for you. You got to learn to love yourself and not accept less. Like, stop accepting less. Stop accepting the way these people treat you. If you go somewhere and you don't feel respected, especially a business establishment, you spending your money, you do not need to be going back. I remember I went to Santa Barbara, went to Santa Barbara on a trip with my ex-girlfriend and wanted to see the nightlife. We went downtown Santa Barbara. I remember there was these white dudes walked up. You already know how people are with white people. Walked up. They had already been to this club. They low-key got kicked out. And they walked back up. There was a line. And basically you have to pay to get in. I watched these dudes not even pay to get in and walk straight through. And then when they got to me, they put them in front of me. I was at the front of the line with my ex. They put them in front of me and they're like, okay, yeah, it's gonna be $10 for both of y'all. And I'm like, nah, bro, I just seen you let these people in. You let them cut in front of me and you did not charge them. I ain't paying. And they're like, well, you gotta pay. I was like, I'm good. I'm out. Like, I'm not about to spend my money in an establishment where I'm not even feeling respected and welcomed. You know what I mean? So you gotta be able to see these things and don't just accept that crap, bro. Like, do not just take anything. If people can give you a bare minimum, slap something together and just give it to you something sloppy, they all expect you to take it. You don't got to. Stand up for yourself. Fight back. All right? So, number 5. This is the last point that I want to make. I like to keep my videos usually about the 10-minute mark. So, number 5, here we are. There is no reward for being the bigger person and just rolling with the punches. There is no reward for you suffering. There is no reward for you being a punching bag. You need to stand up for yourself. You don't get some medallion and you don't get some trophy for being the world's biggest punching bag. You don't get like some kind of recognition for being the world's biggest doormat, letting people walk all over you. You got to stand up for yourself at some point. Stop letting these people say whatever they want to you. Stop letting people get all up in your space, take your stuff, steal your stuff from you. Stop being so selfless. Stop being so caring about other people and what they think. What you feel is important. And the more you get to know yourself, the more you get to know things that you like, things that you hate, you can put up these barriers to protect your peace, protect yourself, and love yourself, because you're worthy of love. You are worthy to be respected. And if you're with somebody and you're with people that don't respect you, that don't see the value in you, you got to get away from these people. Because if you've already let them disrespect you, they're going to keep trying to do it. It's way harder to set up these boundaries if you've already let them do what they've done to you in the past, right? So if they ain't really changing, you trying to set up boundaries, trying to tell them, hey, you can't talk to me like that. You can't disrespect me like that. And they still keep doing it, you got to get them out. I always tell people like this. I have no place in my life, whether it be in dating, for an argumentative woman. I have no place in my life for you like that. If you got an attitude, if you got issues and you always yelling, we always arguing, going back and forth, I don't have time for that. You're out. You're cut. You need to have a 1 strike, 2 strike policy with people. Don't even give them 3 strikes. Don't let them get to the third. Because on the third time, they're already planning, okay, well, I keep doing this, so let me, you know what I'm saying, change a little bit, that way I can still stay around them and get benefits from them, whatever they're trying to get from you. But they're not really going to change. At our old age, if you're dealing with someone in their late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, however old they may be, they're stuck in their ways. It's really hard to teach an old dog new tricks. If they're disrespectful off rip, that is what you can expect for the future. So if you're around people that disrespect you, I don't care if it's your mom, I don't care if it's your sister, your dad, you need to check them. Stop letting these people get up in your space, disrespect you, come in your house, come in your life, and treat you that way. Like I said earlier, you're worthy of love. If no one's told you this in a while, I'll try to say as much as I can. I love you, right? My viewers, my subscribers, I love you. I appreciate you for coming to my channel. As a man, you are loved. You got to love yourself. If no one's told you I love you, bro. I'm here for you. If you want to share something in the comments, let me know how you feel. Let me know what you think. If you felt disrespected in your life, if you've been tolerating disrespect, if you've been starting to stand up for yourself, fight back, let me know in the comments. But as a man, I want to implore you, stand up for yourself, bro. Don't just accept anything. And don't just let people talk to you any kind of way. Anyways, it's your boy AJ Breezy. I appreciate y'all for tuning into the video. If you like this kind of content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to come back with more videos. I post videos like this every single week, and I post shorts every day. Anyways, I'll catch y'all in the next video. It's your boy AJ Breezy. Peace.